So today I've got a packing orders video for you. I'm going to show you all the books that I sold in my eBay store over half of Friday, Saturday and Sunday. I'll tell you how much I sold them for and I'll tell you how long some of them have been listed. And while I'm going, I'll chit chat to you about all things, anything. We'll see what comes out today. Righto, first book we've got is the Reader's Digest family book of things to make and do. It's a vintage book. It's quite popular. I've sold that one for $24. It's been listed since January. And yeah, I sold that book many times. Right, here we go. The Books of Jacob by Olga Torojaj. I'm not even going to say it, guys. Okay, I sold that book for $24. It's also been listed since January. Out the door. I got a bundle of Barbara Cartland books. Barbara Cartland writes historical romance novels. These ones have sold for $31.20 and it looks like they've been listed since March this year, so not very long. She's always a popular seller in my store. Okay, we've got Food for the Soul by Women's Weekly. This one I sold for $23.90. It's only just been listed in May, so it's moved very quickly, that one. It's got a nice, it's got some nice kind of wintry recipes, which is good here in Australia since we're coming into winter. I will start to notice that the books on like winter foods or slow cooking, those cookbooks will become more popular again. Okay, what have we got this one? This one I sold for $30. It's been listed since January this year. It is the Larousse Gastronomique. And you know me with my pronunciation, I will probably have said that wrong and somebody will correct me. Okay, it is quite a big, thick book, but $30 is a good price. And I'm happy to move that one along for that price. I have had some coupons running in the store at the moment. I think I've been running 20% off. So I'm giving you the total sold prices now. This one sold for $30. It would have been 20% off the list. It would have been 20% more, but I've got the 20% coupon running. Does that make sense? Rightio, we got the Frozen Shoulder Workbook. This one's been sold for $29.99. It's been listed since February this year. So not too long. The Frozen Shoulder. Nobody wants a frozen shoulder. Righto, what do we got here? This one is sold for $34. It's been listed since April this year. Geographical Information Systems. I can't remember where I bought that book. Maybe this one came from a book fair, or maybe that one did happen to come in the cages. It's just not ringing any bells as I look at it. Even though it was only listed in April, I'm like, where did I get that one from? Rightio, we got A Life of Balance, the complete guide to, I'm going to say this word wrong, Ayurvedic. What is that word? Ayurveda? A Life of Balance, the complete guide to Ayurveda nutrition and body types with recipes. Ugh. Okay, I really stuffed that one off, didn't I, guys? Anyway, this one sold for $31.99. It's been listed since February 24. February 24. Okay, this is a big book. It is sold for $41.25. Now, it has been listed since February 24, so it's been on the shelf for a while. You can see that it's got like a plastic over it that's not in very good condition. But this is Jane's All the World's Aircraft. Now, this one, what did I say? $41.25. It's a pretty good price. Some of the Jane's books can be worth a lot of money. It's just finding the ones that are worth a lot of money. But some of them definitely are. Let's have a look at this. Okay. Just fits in that mailer. The Sun Walks Down by Fiona McFarlane. McFarlane. What's this one? Sold for $19.99. It's been listed since May 2025. Before We Are Born, The Essentials of Embryology and Birth Defects. This one sold for $17.60. It's been listed since April 25. I'm almost 100% sure that one came from the cages. April 2025. Yep. Okay, this one is sold for $27.19. It's been listed since July 2024. Now, it's a bundle of kids' books, but they're all like joke books. The mega book of kids' jokes. And this one is the great big books of games and puzzles. So that one sold for $27.19. That was just a random, I don't know where they came from. I think I had a plumber come to my house, and his wife had been a teacher and he gave me all these ex-teaching books when he knew I was a bookseller, and when he came to do my plumbing, he bought this big tub of books around. And so I think those ones might have come from that, because they're not the type of book that I would normally buy. Anyway, $27.19 done. Okay, now this one is 2 bundles going to the same person, but I've split up the postage just due to the weight of them. So we've got some Total Guitar magazines. This bundle's only got 6 in the bundle, and they have sold for, what size mailer? These ones have sold for $40 for the 6. And these have been listed since March 2024. And then this bundle of guitar magazines, there's 12 of them, different type of guitar magazine, I think. Anyway, it's a much bigger bundle. It's heavy. That's also sold for $40 and also been listed since July 24. So the 2 guitar bundles going out to the same person, $80 sale. Oh, I love this cookbook. This one sold for $31.99. It's been listed since July 2024. I've got multiple, I don't know if I've still got multiple in my store, but I generally do have multiple of these books for sale. And yeah, this one's been listed since July 24, but I know that I've already sold this book this year. So I don't know, they just, one sells, one doesn't. But it is called the Australian Book of Meat Cookery. It is a vintage cookbook. It's got some funny, let me see. You know, the vintage photos that just do not look appetizing at all? This is one of those cookbooks that's got those types of photographs in it. But I don't know, it seems to be a popular cookbook. I've never looked at the recipes in it, but people seem to love it. It definitely sells. Okay, this one is called the Akora Cooking School. Great recipes for a great way of life. This one has sold for $24 and it's been listed since October in 2024. Okay, this one sold for $27.19, I think it was. This one's just been listed in May 2025, so only a brand new listing into the store. Bowls and Bento. Simple and satisfying Japanese recipes for every day. I love Japanese food. I love rice. I love anything with rice. It's delicious. Now that one just got listed, it was a May listing, but I'll tell you what I did the other day. I had about 150 listings put into my scheduled box. However, when I was scheduling, I just was setting the schedule for the 31st of May, even though that's not when I actually wanted them to schedule it. It's just quicker as I'm doing the scheduling to click a random date. I just normally do at the end of the month. And then I reschedule them. I hope this is going to make sense. Anyway, I forgot to reschedule them. So on the 31st of May, I had about 150 listings that were going to be scheduled out for 20 a day. But because I had drafted them all in the scheduled box as going out on the 31st of May, at midnight, 31st of May, they all went out. And I woke up the next morning, I think that was Friday, and all my scheduled box was gone. I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no. However, those 150 listings hit the store, and Saturday was a reasonable day of sales and Sunday was a good day of sales. So maybe all those listings hitting the store was actually a good thing. Okay, what do we got here? We got the Big Bible. This one is sold for $26.24. This one's been listed since October 2024. Have sold this Bible many, many times before. It's a children's story Bible book. And yeah, $26.24. Guys, you'll be happy to know that I have done my exercise spin bike for the last 2 mornings in a row. My legs are feeling pretty good, but my butt from the seat, oh my goodness, my butt is sore. When I sat on it this morning, I only just started it yesterday, back trying to get into the grind or the habit again. But after I sat on that seat for the first time this morning, I was like, oh, my butt's going to be sore. So I can just imagine tomorrow's going to be even sorer. I've got this one here, Eat Yourself Beautiful Supercharged Food by Lee Holmes. This one is sold for $20.97. It's been listed since April 23. Not a fast seller. Oh, she's got a lot of books, Lee Holmes, but yeah, they're definitely not fast sellers, and I don't really pick them up ever anymore. I've got quite a few of her books within my store. I'm not actively picking them up when I'm out searching. If they come across in a free haul, sometimes I'll list them just because they do sell kind of slowly, but if I get the book for free and it's here, it's a quick one for me to list. But actively, I don't go out cherry picking for Lee Holmes. And this one, we've got 2 bundles of Mills and Boon going out here. These ones have sold for $47.98. Both of them have been listed since June 2024. Those ones are out the door. $47.98 to one buyer, that's great. Two less bundles of Mills and Boon for me to stock take. Ooh, what do we got going on here? Hold on. March. Okay. I don't have the price of this one written down, but it is called Marching Orders, The United Story of World War II. Right, so I've already put the label on that one. That one was a sticky one. Got it. Where are we up to? Keto. There's 6 ingredients, 200 plus low carb and energizing recipes. This one is sold for $16 and been listed since May 2025. So I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, I know. So I'm trying to get back into this. Why is that catching? I'm trying to get back into this fitness journey of mine and make myself feel better and get some energy back. And so one of the things I'm doing is obviously I'm trying to get back into the habit of riding my spin bike. What can I do on the days when I'm not actually here at the warehouse to make sure I've got some kind of physical activity? I need to set myself, I think, I've set myself at I have to be on the exercise bike when I'm in here, but what am I going to do on the days when I'm not out here? So I've got a couple of choices. I can go for a walk and make it a set time, maybe the bikes are half an hour that I'm doing, but maybe if I was out going for a walk, it might be a 1 hour walk, and that's going to be the minimum and that's going to be the habit. So 1 hour walk on the days I'm not here, bicycle ride while I'm here. The other alternative is I am thinking of joining the gym. So I can get a gym membership and go and do something else at the gym on those days. But I also think that walking might be better for the first month because give my muscles a little bit of time to relax without just doing hardcore spin and gym. You know what I mean. So I think we're going to go for the 1 hour walk. Let's decide that now. Guys, I'm going to be accountable to you. I've been posting on Instagram the last 2 days on the spin bike. I'm going to keep posting as well. On the days that I'm not here, I'll be doing a walk. Okay, we've got Outback cooking in the camp oven. This one is sold for $16.79, and this has been listed since May 2025. So yeah, but if I'm out here for a whole week, I might not also want to do the bike for every single day of the week. I don't know if that would be great for muscle recovery either. So even the weeks when I'm spending out here at the warehouse, maybe not every one of those days I should do the bike. Maybe I should do like a walk some of those days. Maybe I should mix it up. How many times, like maybe 3 or 4 times a week on the bike and 3 or 4 times a week doing a walk. Anyway, hit me in the comments if you are some kind of exercise guru, because I'm not. So tell me what you think I should do every day of the bike while I'm out here, or 3 or 4 days. Right, we've got Enid. This one is by Robert Wainwright, and this is The Scandalous Life of a Glamorous Australian Who Dazzled the World. Now, this one is sold for $16.79, and it's been listed since February 2025. Okay, this one's been listed since April this year. It's sold for $16.79. What the Fat. This is part of a series, actually. There's a few books in this What the Fat series, and it's quite good to bundle the books up if you have multiple of the books in the series. I do find that sells really quite well as a bundle. Right, this one is sold for $19.19. It's just been listed since June 2025. One of the brand new listings that obviously went out when it wasn't meant to be scheduled. The Complete Guide to Cookery by Reader's Digest. It's a big, thick, heavy book. Okay, what do we got here? I might just take some of these off and put them here. Right, now this one, Generations of Bush Cooking, Hints and Remedies, over 770 recipes. This one is sold for $27.19. It's only a new listing. It's gone out May 2025. And this has gone out to one of my regular buyers and viewers, Amanda. Thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate you. And there you go. Good luck on your bush cooking. I tried bush cooking once because I love camping, and I bought one of those like round, I don't know what they're called, but you basically get your stew and put it in there, and then you dig a hole in the ground and you bury it and you cook your stew in like on hot coals. But you like bury the pan or whatever, or you sit the pan in it. I can't really remember. Anyway, I remember that the stew or whatever it was I made in it was absolutely delicious, but I remember that we were camping in an area that didn't have any like camp kitchens or like water flow except for down in like the river, and it was pitch black and freezing cold. And anyway, I just remember in the morning, like I didn't really have anything to wash this pan up with properly, and I just remember in the morning could not get everything from being unstuck because the way it had kind of burnt it on the bottom. And yeah, anyway, I don't even think the pan was salvageable, and I think that was my last time bush cooking. Okay, we got Only Happiness here. This one is sold for $15. It's been listed since September 24. But I do love camping, and yeah, I do love camping and being outdoors. There's something about it. It's very cleansing. Okay, this one is called Plenty. This one is sold for $24. It's been listed just one of the brand new listings, May 2025. Probably was meant to be scheduled for June, this one. Here's a very I didn't, if you just saw the author's name, and I can't remember it, I think it's a Japanese author, Yoko or something, very popular, and they're very expensive cookbooks to buy them new. There's a whole lot of them, and they're very nice cookbooks, but quite expensive. Let me just get rid of this. Okay, what do we got? Okay, I've got a bundle of dinosaur books here. These have sold for $37, and they've been listed since August 2024. They are the Dragonsteiny books, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs, basically. Kids' picture books, dinosaurs. Okay, this one is called Antkind. It's been listed just since May 2025. Brand new listing, sold for $16. Not a huge amount, but another one out the door nice and fast. Okay, what's this one? The Leading Edge. This one is sold for $24. It's been listed since February this year. Innovation, Technology and People in Australia's Royal Flying Doctor Service. Okay. Okay, this is a multi-order. Now this has gone out to one of my viewers. This has gone out to Susie. And Susie has said that her dad is in his 80s and he still is very particular about his roses and growing roses. So she's bought him a couple of books. We've got the Botanica's Roses, the Encyclopedia of Roses, and the Royal Horticultural Society Fruit and Vegetable Gardening in Australia. Let me put this up. Let's wrap this. One of them was listed in 2024 and the other one's a new listing in 25. And the two of them together have sold for $39.12. Okay. Thank you very much, Susie. These are heavy. I hope I'm not pushing the weight limit there. That Roses book is a big, heavy book. Okay. It's been a while since I've done a packing video, but I kind of let the sales go in April and May. Like I pulled back a lot on the business so that I could have a little bit of a rest. And whenever I pull back on the business, then the sales go right down. And so there hasn't been a whole lot of sales on a Monday compared to what there normally is. So when I saw this many parcels today, I was like, okay, I think we should do a packing video. If I got enough orders, let's do a packing video. Okay, we got homes, hints and tips tested throughout the years. Yesterday's top tips for Australia's busy lifestyles. I think this is another Reader's Digest book. Yes, it is. A few Reader's Digest books today. My stacks on stacks. This one is sold for $32. It's been listed since May, so just a brand new listing. A modern herbal, the medicinal, culinary, cosmetic and economic properties, cultivation and folklore of herbs, grasses, fungi, shrubs and trees with all their modern scientific uses. That was a long one. I've sold that book many, many times over the years. So yeah, $32, it's a good price. This one's just been listed again, brand new listing in May, sold for $16 after the coupon. Harry Turtledove Armistice. So that looks like a true story, the hot water or something. Some history. Okay, this is another brand new listing, the Martha Stewart cookbook. This one came in the cages. Just a brand new listing, sold for $16 with the coupon. So not a huge sale, but sold super fast within a couple of days. Okay, what do we got? This one's been listed since March. It's sold for $24. It's not in the best of condition. Basic aeronautical knowledge for the student pilot. I've sold lots of pilot handbooks and they do sell, depending on the condition of them, but generally around, I would say that $25 to $35 mark I'll get for a handbook on pilots. Okay, this one sold for $16. It's been listed since January 25 this year. How to Be Remembered. This one would have come from the cages. $16. Can't believe that January, now it's nearly, what are we in, June? It's like January doesn't feel like it was that long ago, yet it actually was quite long ago. Now this is a good one. This one is sold for $44.79. It's been listed since January 2025. This one came from the cages, definitely. On Rope, North American Vertical Rope Techniques. So mountaineering, something a little bit different. I love this next one. It's only a new listing. This one's just listed this month, June 2025. This was one of the ones that's gone out. Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. Okay, vintage Skippy. Skippy was around when I was a kid. It used to be a television series about the old kangaroo, and I'd sing the song. Skippy, Skippy, Skippy the Bush Kangaroo. Skippy. Guys, I sold Skippy for $25. I picked him up at the local Rotary book fair that was up here not long ago. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I'll take that one for sure. And that was kind of an estimated price. I think I had it listed for $29.99. It came down to the $25 with the coupon or with an offer or something. And yeah, very fast mover. Okay, this one is called The Madness of Crowds. This one sold for $16. And again, brand new listing in May. Probably in the bulk lot that went out the other day. Okay, this one's been listed since May 2023. It's an old listing. Sold for... Whoa, that one's about to go. My stacks on stacks aren't very neat today. This one is sold for $16. Pilates. My brother and my sister-in-law own a Pilates studio. My sister-in-law is a very, very good instructor. She's been doing Pilates for many, many years. I went and did a class, but I don't know, I'm not very good with classes and things, but I think Pilates would be really good for me. I just don't seem to get over there and do these Pilates classes, but I should, especially since my brother and sister-in-law own a couple of Pilates studios. Like, I should be over there supporting them doing the Pilates, but I don't know, it's just, I don't know, though, it's okay. I just don't know if it's my thing, but going to any kind of gym, any time of classes is generally not my thing. Okay, this is a funny little book, Dinkum Diaries. This one's been listed since January 2024. It's only sold for $16. Dinkum Diaries, did I say? Dinkum Dunnies. It's basically a toilet. It's basically a book about toilets. Australian dunny toilets. So yeah, it's a funny little book. Anyway, that one is sold for $16 and finally sold out the door. Okay, this one has been listed since November 2023, so I'm really glad this one's going out. It is a large book, takes up a lot of room on the shelf. Even though it's not overly thick, it's large and annoying. This one has sold for $24. Harley Davidsons. Yeah, they're just... When the books are extra big like that, I keep them down on the bottom shelves or sometimes on the top shelves, but like they're so big that they put your systems out of flow so I try and have some shelves that are just for all the big awkward books, and those shelves fit less on them, but I kind of need to separate the big books from the regular books on my shelves. I hope that makes sense. I got Tom at home sick today. He's got like a man flu or something. So I really hope that I don't catch the man flu to become woman flu, because I'm feeling really good at the moment. I feel like my energy is coming back, and I don't want to get sick now. I'm like, stay away from me. Don't make me sick. Okay, this is a good sale. It's sold for $44. This one has been listed since July 24. So it's a little bit on the long tail, but $44, I'm happy. Nutritional Healing After the Work of Dr. Max Gerson, a Patient Management Handbook. So there we go, $44. Oh, I keep forgetting to bring my trestle tables from home. And I really like it when I've got the trestle tables here with all the books lined up for my packing. So I have to remember to get some trestle tables brought over from my house, because I took them to the house when my daughter had the baby shower and I haven't got them back here. Okay, this one is called Mercy. This one is sold for $16. It's been listed since May 2025. Another brand new one. Okay, this one is sold for $45. It's been listed since March this year. It's a bundle of 5 books, all by the same author, which is, who is it? Maya Linnell. Now, she writes books that are kind of like Australian, bit country, rural. And that's just a bundle of hers altogether. $45, but for those 5 books, I'm happy with. Okay, these 3 books are by the same author. So it is Curtis Sittenfeld. I don't think think I've sold that author before. It's not ringing a bell. I don't remember ever seeing that name. These are sold for $24 and they've been listed since October last year. Okay, this is a new listing. This came from the Cages. This has been listed since April and this one just sold for $16. Children are people too. Parents' Guide to Young Children's Behaviour. So, there's that one. The Book of National Trust Recipes. This one's been listed since November last year and it's just sold for $15. You're probably wondering why I'm not erasing anything from these books today if you watch me regularly. A lot of the charity stores here, they write the pencil price inside the book. And today, before I started packing, I actually erased them all because I was waiting for the sun to move. So I did all the erasing to make it quicker for me. However, it's just natural habit for me to keep checking them and make sure there definitely isn't any pencil in them. So even though I know that I've taken it out, I keep looking. Right, this is a brand new book, $27.20 I sold this on using the coupon. This one has just been listed. I only just bought this at my last sourcing session, which was Tom and I went up for a book fair recently to Wagga. And didn't buy that many books at the book fair. I was choosing pretty carefully because I've got a lot of books in here. But interesting, there's been a few books in today's that have just been listed. They've come from that book fair and they've already sold. So it definitely makes a difference when you're cherry picking your books and you're buying books that you know will actually sell fast. And yeah, this was one of them. Sold for $27.20. Nice cookbook. Okay, Who's Who in Military History. This one has been listed since November last year. Sold for $16. Find a lot of the war books and the history books. I've been finding that they're had a lot in the Cages, and one thing I really noticed about them is they're often kept in really good condition. Like the war, that's why I listed a lot of them, because they were low end, but they were all in really nice condition. And yeah, I'm not sure what it is. People who obviously buy the war and military books look after their books. Maybe they go into a bookcase, but it was just a little point that I really did notice, that those books were often in very good condition. Okay, Principles of Helicopter Flight. So we sold one before that was on pilot training, and now this one's on helicopter flight. This one sold for $20. It's been listed since March this year. Pretty sure that one as well came from one of the Cages. One of the Cages had quite a few of the pilot handbooks and also the helicopter. This is a brand new listing, just gone out. So I let this one go for $15. Normally I can get, I think I had this one listed for $25 and they sent me an offer. Normally I can get more than $15 for that. It's just that I've got quite a few of this book in stock currently, and I've got some more in my waiting to photograph pile. So I've just kind of got excess of this particular cookbook at the moment, and I just thought, look, in and out, in and out. I've got other ones to replace it with. Just move it along. Okay, we've got a fiction book here, a nice thick hardcover one. Tom Clancy, this one has been listed since January 2025, sold for $16. Okay, the romance. What's this one called? I can't say it again. The Romanus, the final chapter. It looks like a family history kind of book. Anyway, that one has sold for $16 and been listed since April 2025, and 100% definitely came from the Cages, that one. Right, this is only a little book, sold for $20, been listed since September 2023. This one is called Home Cooked, Favourite Recipes from the Australian Kitchen. Pretty sure I got a couple more of these books in the cookbook pile. But that one has been listed for a long time, 2023, so that's not a great sign. Okay, one of my favourite self-help books ever, 4-Hour Workweek. This one is sold for $16, which is about standard. It's been listed since May, so it's only brand new listing. And the book itself is in really, really good condition, almost brand new. So, yeah, $16, easy sale. I mean, the 4-Hour Workweek is just one of those self-help books, and this is why I like to sell self-help books, because the same book can just be so popular for many, many, many years to come, and they're just always sought after, and different generations are just always reading the same book. The 4-Hour Workweek will continue to be a well-selling book. It's just whether or not you can keep getting enough money from it. But yeah, $16. But yeah, I list it for $20, but going out at $16, that's about standard. Okay, this one has sold for $24 and it's just been listed, brand new listing. It is the Complete Middle East Cookbook. Does have quite a bit of fading here that you can see on the dust cover, but is a popular Middle Eastern cookbook to sell. So yeah, $24 on the sale. My stacks are really badly stacked here. Okay, this one has been listed since April this year and it's sold for $17.60. Another one that came from the cages. First Kill All the Marriage Counsellors by Laura Doyle. Laura Doyle, that just sounded like I had a country twang, didn't it? Laura Doyle. Okay, we've got wine. This one's been listed since February 24, so glad this one's going. This one is just sold for $16. In all honesty, I find books about wine, they just don't sell very well for me. So not something that I actively look at picking up. I just don't seem to have much luck with a fast sell-through rate for books about wine. I have had success with books about champagne, not so much about wine. Okay, now this one's last. Coupon stickers up here. Camping in Australia, Explore Australia, revised edition. This one, I don't have the price on it, but it probably sold for around that $18 mark. And that is, I've got two more up here I wanted to show you, but they're not going out just yet. They will be going out in a minute, but they're international, so I have to do the labels. This book here has sold for $60 internationally, Recipes from the Road. I actually have a second book of this listed in the store, and he sent me a message saying if he ordered the second book that's exactly the same, could he get free postage? And I'm happy to combine them for the postage because he's already paid quite high postage to get that to him. So I've left this one out because I'm waiting for him to order me the other one. And then this one has sold, this was fantastic. What did it sell for? $161. Now, these are romance novel books and they are by Sarah M. Eden. There is 7 of them in the bundle. And yeah, I sold these for $161 plus $88 postage to send internationally. So that was a great price as well. I think they're going to Canada. I'm not sure. I have to do the label. I either do the international labels first or I do them last. And today, because this one had messaged me about buying another one, I've just left them to the end. But this one will probably go out in tomorrow's post and these ones will go out now in today's post. I'll fix that label up now and we'll be done. So that is it for the packing video for today. Everybody keeps asking me for packing videos, so here it is, guys. If you missed my little announcement, I am trying to make a lot of content for the month of June. I've basically been in a little bit of a rut and I procrastinate and I overthink my video topics so much. You have no idea how much I procrastinate or how much I overthink what video I'm going to make next. What's the video about? What have I made this video? And I just procrastinate. And so I thought to myself, do you know what? Mel, the only way that you get out of your procrastination with your videos is when you try and make as many videos as you can. So that is what I'm doing. If you see videos popping up on the screen every day from me, that is why. I'm not expecting to do every single day in June because that's probably just physically not possible for me. However, I am going to do my best to put out as much content as I possibly can handle in June without tiring myself out. If I need a day off, guys, I'm going to have a day off. But thank you so much for watching the packing video. And if we've got enough orders next Monday, I'll do another one for you. But otherwise, stay tuned until the sales start to pick back up. Thanks, guys. Bye.